live look at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in week 3. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. On the ground, it's McClure. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out through the 25. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Give to the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. With the catch, it's Hill. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. Breaks into the open. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Run inside. It's McClure. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Johnson looking to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Rides the option, he keeps it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
The play action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Kansas State will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Running inside, it's McClure. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together. Really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Right down the middle. He's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. Maybe some room here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McClure. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They've been really good moving the chains on third down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. Looking to throw for it. Going for it all. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Tulane! Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And they get him down.
I think he does a really good job on this second down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better third down. That's a play we can continue to run even on third down right now.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback will keep it. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations. You give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Extra point here will tie the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Right back to the well.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Lets it fly. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We'll take a quick break as we... the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Got his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Makes the grab, he's got a first down.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls it on the option. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyways, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Green Wave.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Johnson looking to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Stepping to the right. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Hit as he throws. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it. Oh, he's got some space.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Johnson wants to throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. Gets the back moving. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Now on the move. Picks up the first down. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Wildcats getting set on first and 10. This time he wants to throw. The short hands. It's Manning. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. They've moved to the 16. It's first and 10. Calls his own number. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get...
Big scrap! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. The Wildcats trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Wildcats!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point is good. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. The run inside. It's Daniels. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Offense set on first down. They're going to ride this running back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Fires to the tight end. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Quick release on the RPO.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Running inside. It's Turner. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Green Wave picked up a fresh set of downs through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, and live to fight another down.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Going to the run, it's Turner. Makes a man miss. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple. There's some room. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Daniels. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. Touchdown, Green Wave! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Green Wave strike right back. Ready to try the point after.
And I love it. the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's White. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer. Makes the grab in their space. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And they're able to get him on the ground. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Got a man. Terrific job getting to him. Nowhere to go.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. The option, he'll keep it. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got it behind the line. It's White.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Jackson. Finding some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Grabs it in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd and goal for this offense. The give on the counter. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Pushes for the goal line. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Trying to punch it in. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line. Tried to push his way in, but not quite enough on 4th and goal. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Right back to the well. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Green Wave lines up mere inches away from converting on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Running inside. It's Daniels. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Timeout taken here. 2nd one called by Kansas State. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? Gets away from one, finds some space. Just keeps moving. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is third down. Johnson looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be fourth and short. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He got it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first.
Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Right back to him on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Working that left side now. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to try to get it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Wildcats called their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Daniels. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Trying to impose their will with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, the attempt is no good. And here in the fourth quarter, still all tied up, guys. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Johnson wants to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. What a tremendous effort on the final play of regulation, but we've got overtime coming. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. He'll start this drive firing. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. If he runs this back, this game's over. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. The run inside. It's Fields. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Johnson looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he never had a chance.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Trying play action. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They'll try to walk it off with a long field goal here in overtime. Got it! Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game, decide in overtime, crushing